All right, welcome to the Roundtable Podcast. I'm Blake Firth. What's your name?
Carter Bassett.
Today, we're going to be talking about things that interest us today.
Because we're bored with the coronavirus.
Exactly. You hear about all the shit that's been going on with the TikToks and the Hype House?
The TikToks and the Hype House?
Yeah, it's all crazy.
Didn't Charlie D'Amelio and Lil Dick Huddy break up?
Lil Dick Huddy. I think they did. But, they definitely did. She posted it, and he posted it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, they tried to fuck that Nessa girl that's dating it. It's all fucking high school shit. It's stupid as fuck. I want to talk about the,
They should have stayed in school.
They really should have. They ruined their own lives.
She did make a lot. She was in a Super Bowl commercial.
But what's she going to do when she's 50?
I don't know.
She's not going to have a job. Well, maybe
she's got money now.
Yeah. I don't know. That shit's crazy. But, with all the Thomas Petro shit and the Daisy Peach and everything.
Thomas Petro?
Who's that? He's the guy
the manager dude?
That runs it.
And the one who, didn't he get rid of the girl who was paying for the...
Yeah, he did. He kicked her out even though she paid like 18 grand.
She paid like the whole thing.
That shit's crazy, dude. And he made a video about it. And then he was talking about how he was right, she was wrong. And then she was talking about how she was right and he was wrong. And by looking at the videos, he was involved.
I think she was right.
Yeah, he got a lot more dislikes than she did.
Because she was paying for most of it.
Yeah,
He just
and
was
he didn't really have the right to do that.
Yeah.
Because, and Hype House isn't like a fucking COD team like Facebook or anything, so you really can't just kick people out.
He's a manager.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He wasn't even the manager. They just saw him as an older kind of figure.
Yeah, it's... no one knew what was happening the whole time.
It's very questionable.
It really is. And then Lil Huddy, his dick pics got exposed.
Hey, Blake, softish.
He's
still softish.
He's 17, bro. That shouldn't be on the internet. I don't know why.
The whole Hype House dick pics got lit.
Why though? These are kids. Whoever's leaking these is going to jail for a long ass time because that's illegal. Jesus Christ, dude. Helicopter.
Tony Lopez.
Oh my god.
That's older now though.
Yeah.
He milked the shit out of that.
Yeah. Well,
he made merch off of it.
What do you expect him to do? He's like 12.
Fair point. He's older than you.
No, he's not. I'm 17. He's like 12.
No, they're not actually. Are they twins?
Are you stupid or retarded? They are twins.
Are they different
ages?
ages?
They're definitely twins. Oh, no, wait, they're not. One of them looks
I don't
more
know.
white.
One of them looks older.
Andres, that guy, is Andre?
Yeah, he looks older.
He does. He looks like paler.
Yeah, he's whiter.
That's rude, but it's the truth. It's just the facts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Just the facts.
Yeah, no hate to him, but
no racial.
He's very pale.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's just mean. I shouldn't say that. But, and then Charlie lost like 2 million followers in like a day.
Didn't people do that on April Fool's?
Yeah, that's like, who cares?
Nothing.
She had enough followers to supplement it, and she got them all back the next day.
Exactly.
Who gives a shit? And you know what's crazy? This whole cancel culture shit.
You're
canceling
culture.
Kids for saying, "Oh, he said the N-word. Make him kill himself." Like, really? No one should say it, but is it worth it? That much effort?
It's a lot of effort.
Because he said a word or she said a word.
It's a lot of effort.
Honestly, and they're kids, and they're allowed to make mistakes. And the only people that are mad about it are white people.
Yeah. No, I mean some of them, because some of them say it seriously.
Yeah, so like the Maddie kitties.
Like those people should just be taken off the internet.
No, I don't think they should be taken off the internet. I think they deserve a little hatred. A little comment here and there. You're like, hey, that's bad. Don't say that.
Hey, that's bad.
But maybe not. Make them want to commit.
Well, yeah, don't make them kill themselves.
Yeah.
That
bad. Shit's crazy. And with Vanessa girl, she recorded herself twerking, or not twerking, like throwing it back to the Quran. I don't see what the problem with that. Okay, it is a problem. It's the Quran. It's a religious book.
She was doing a literal, the opposite of what religion is.
Yeah, that might have been...
On top of a religious book.
That's very offensive.
That's not okay.
But she is a child. Who gives a shit, dude? Jesus Christ. You think she's going to do that when she's 20? Maybe she will. We don't know.
She probably will.
I feel like she's mature by then.
No.
Yes, dude.
She joined the Hype House.
She did not. I don't think she's in the Hype House.
Who?
Vanessa. Who the fuck? Josh Richards. That's his girlfriend.
Oh, that one.
Wait.
Speaking of girlfriends and shit, what do you think of iTubs?
I think who gives a fuck? Honestly, if he wants to do what he wants to do with his girlfriend, I get he was being a little hypocritical, and that should be called out. Yeah, that should definitely be.
He was being hypocritical.
There's no room
video.
for hypocrisy on the internet, but people are
blown away out of proportion.
They're not mad about that. Like they want to make it seem like they're mad about that.
They're not.
They're mad that their king sipped over a girl.
Their king,
and he's not sipping. He's making money off of y'all. Hello. He's making money off of y'all jerking off to his girlfriend. He's playing the shit out of you. Well, he gets to fuck her, and you're just sitting there jerking off to her.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's not in the, like, I get it. I would have got it if she didn't tell him about it. Like, she full on said, hey, I'm gonna do this, and he was just like, okay.
But there were things in the past that apparently she did.
There's a lot of shit in the past that she did that was
maybe
questionable.
She had the, like, given the circumstances, maybe it was worse than it looks. But it also could be better than it looks. You have no idea what's going on.
No, you have no idea what's going on in their lives because no one can really.
And you shouldn't
really know.
Judge the man for being a hypocrite, but don't judge the man for having a girlfriend that does that. And you expect him just to tell his girlfriend to stop? Was she a dog or something? Like, I don't get it. That's not fair. I think as a human being, you should be able to make decisions based on what you want to do, which is fucking stupid. Maybe if she was a stripper, that'd be a little worse. Would it be though? It wouldn't.
No, it's kind of the same thing.
Remember that song? It's like,
it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
If you're a stripper in OnlyFans is just the online version of stripping.
Yeah.
Except in a strip club, you can't get full naked and sell it.
And you can't, and it's not like you have to see the person jerking off to you.
Exactly.
So it's kind of better.
In a strip club, you kind of can't. They
get away from it. Yeah.
They physically can't.
But then it's physical cash money. So. Like it's physical cash they give to you.
Well, yeah.
Which is better in a way, but it's only $1.
Yeah, they're only throwing them one.
That's fucking stupid. Oh my god! And then the Leafy's back.
Leafy is here.
I don't get why everyone's making. He made a 2-minute video.
No, he made 2 videos actually.
One was a 30-second video. The other was a 2-minute video. He's not back. He made a video on his iPhone.
But would you be glad if he's back?
Would I be glad?
Yeah.
He was like the prime time of YouTube when
He really was.
Watching it, man.
Leafy was like.
I don't know why he left in the first place.
Because he was just tired of it. It was so stupid. But the only reason I liked him so much is because he just called people out on their shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason, like, anyone really likes him is because he was, like, the most honest person. He was just like, you're an idiot. I mean,
And he made fun of an autistic guy, which is not good.
No, I was going to say, some things he went a little far.
Yeah.
But most of the time he was just calling people out on their bullshit.
And this was when the internet could take a joke. This is when...
Now you say...
the bad word.
You say anything, and the internet's just like...
He says N-word, F-word. Like, I'm not going to say it on here, but he says it.
Yeah.
Straight up. No one gives a shit.
He says it all the time.
Yeah.
No, but even on YouTube now, if you say, like, any cuss word in the first,
they
like...
demonetize the shit.
Yeah, in the first 2 minutes, I think it is, they made it.
It's insane. Oh, and the H3H3, I think he's a cunt. I fucking hate him so much.
I don't think you can say that.
What?
I don't think you can say
I can say whatever I want. He's an asshole. He's the type of guy to, like, he sucks iDubbbz' dick. He does. Just because he's his best friend, he's running off of his success, and now that they're both kind of in the shit...
Well, he needs views.
Yeah, he's going insane right now.
He's going, like...
And with the...
if you look at all his shit, he's plummeting fast.
And you saw the some ordinary gamer guy, the Muda?
Yeah.
Him? He demolished him in that video. Like, that was insane. He has to be crying his little panties off. Because...
I really don't get him and his wife.
No.
I don't.
Hila is fine. I don't, like, have an opinion towards her.
She's kind of just there, really.
Yeah. But she's
as
funny.
He talks, yeah.
He's not. He's not funny anymore.
He tries too much.
Yeah, he was funny a while ago. He's not funny anymore.
Well, because he wants to stay relevant. Because he used to be big with... Back when Boogie... He used to talk to Boogie and all them. Because he'd, like, talk to them and get to, like, know the YouTuber. Now, he just talks about drama to stay in the relevancy.
And his podcast is a shit show.
It used to be good.
Yeah.
Like, you listen to him
the first episodes
actually,
of
like,
Post
talk
Malone
and stuff.
were good.
Yeah.
But then he had Bill Burr on, which was... I can't even describe how bad that was. But it was just awful. And then the FUPA fund, where like, no one's talking about it. Where'd that money go?
Oh, yeah.
To him.
Yeah.
No one else. To help his case. He's not helping any other YouTubers with that money. That's insane. Like, I remember watching that video when it first came out. It was like, I'm being sued. And it was the guy that did the prank videos.
Yeah.
And I watched the video and I was like, he's gonna help out. He's helping out with the fair use system and all that shit.
Yeah.
Nothing
He
came
didn't
from
do
it.
anything.
And the account on Twitter has been active since 2016.
And if he did do something, it obviously didn't work.
Exactly.
So there was
Worked
no
for him.
point.
Didn't work for anybody
exactly.
else.
There was
He
no
won
point doing it in the
his
first place.
What about all the other with the Susie Lou shit that's going on?
Yeah.
He's not helping with that. What do you think about that?
You really don't like him, do you?
No, I fucking hate him.
You really? I've never seen you talk so fast about somebody in my life.
No. Ethan Klein is an asshole. I think he's a scammer. He scammed people out of that money. That Fupa fund was bullshit.
Okay,
It was. That's the truth. Cold hard facts.
So Blake, changing topics so you don't just start punching things. What do you think about Ronnie Boy opening up Florida? Ronnie DeSantis.
I think it was too soon. I don't think he should be doing it, man. If we give us 2 weeks. 2 weeks, then do it. But right now, we're not even close to being done. And this is just
because the thing is, we're not we're getting we're stabilizing, but we still haven't got to our peak yet of infection.
And people are still getting sick and still dying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it's not like it's ever going to stop.
Coronavirus. The only reason they got under control in China and Italy is they literally shut down their country.
Exactly.
They shut down everything for a good month.
Exactly.
And figured stuff out. We have slowly started to close things now, and then as soon as things got hot, everybody was like, "Oh shit, we're fucked." And then Trump, he said I think I don't support him or hate him. I'm just kind of there, but he kind of just said good luck to the governors.
Yeah.
He kind of said, you know what, you guys figure it out, and yeah.
I think that's smart.
Well, yeah, because it's micromanage kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
you can deal with your own state.
Because he has to deal with bigger things. He has
the entire country.
He can't just focus on every individual state.
But the thing, I feel like each governor should think about it more than they are. They're kind of just I have the power to open it up now, and I want to make my state money.
So. And I don't like Trump at all. I'm not going to say I'm a Republican or a Democrat, but I don't like Trump one bit. I think he's an asshole. But I do respect what he's doing. I don't think he's doing a bad job. And I think he's doing good with the money and everything. He was before this corona shit. And that's not his fault.
No, it's not. So, it's the infection, bro. The stock market has plummeted.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Everything, it's bad. Mm-hmm. We're almost to the Great Depression days. Bro, fucking...
I wouldn't say that, but we're very close to a recession.
We're very close to a recession. Gas is $1.70.
No, that's a good thing, though.
We can't drive anywhere. What do you mean it's a good thing?
For a consumer, that's a good thing. If you have to go somewhere, if you have a road trip to make or something, even though you shouldn't be doing it.
All I'm saying is, after this shit's over and everyone's trying to, because after this is over, everything's going to be so cheap. Cruises, planes.
Oh, thank God.
Everything's going to be so cheap because they need customers back.
Yeah.
Because everyone,
But give it a day, the prices will be back up. Give it a couple hours, the prices will be back up.
No.
Yes. Give it a couple hours.
Give it a week, probably.
No, when it happens, it only takes hours for things to improve and for people to start buying things again. You know how many people exist in this country that buy things?
Yeah.
A lot of people. So it's going to improve very fast.
To be honest, I think this whole thing is going to turn into... It's not going to be as bad as, it's going to have the same ripple effect as 9/11.
Yeah.
Because, 9/11, you changed everything about airports. Airports before were so, they were nonchalant. It's just another way to travel. And after that happened, you had to go... Well, everybody knows now. Mm-hmm. You have to go through everything to just get on a plane. Yeah. But, now, everyone's, health and stuff and, sanitization and all that, everything's going to be so, I don't want to say over-dramatized, but it's going to be, everyone's going to care more.
Is dramatized a word?
Over dramatized? Yeah, I think so.
Dramatized.
Shut up! Anyway, but everything's going to change. Everyone's going to try to make sure everything's cleaner. Everyone's going to make sure, hotels and stuff, everyone's going to be questioning, what am I touching? And it's going to be weird.
It's insane.
It's a new normal.
The country is never going to be the same again. And that's probably a good thing. We're going to be a lot more safer. And I heard handshakes are out of the question now. No one's going to be shaking each other's hands anymore. Well,
I think eventually it'll get back to, but I don't think it's going to be as, forced. Because, before, that was, the most formal, greeting. You had to shake someone's hand, or you had to say, when you say hello to someone. Now I feel like it's not going to be that, but,
no.
People are going to overthink it.
Which is a good thing. It's better to overthink than underthink, I think.
Well, yeah, especially... That's a bar right there, I'm not going to lie. Sir. But, especially with contact like that, because people don't really know how much bacteria and shit you get from just being like near someone.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I'm not saying like don't like hang out with people, but like
well, right now, don't hang out with people.
Why are you next to me?
Dude, you're like my brother. It doesn't even
Pretty much,
matter. It's insane. And this coronavirus is a problem. And if we can't take, like, me and Carter are still in high school.
Of course.
So we got to take our SATs again.
Yeah.
Which, like, somehow if they do like a proctor hub with the SAT, if we don't go back to school in August,
it makes sense. But
I
like,
would end my own life because I do not like that idea.
Like, I don't think you can say that either.
I just said it. I don't care.
No, but it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I hope we go. I need to get back to normal. I need to see people. I need to,
definitely
be fine.
I think, and I like the break off of school. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's still a break. I don't care if people say, "Oh, it's not a break." I've been working so hard.
Our high school has been really easy.
Yeah,
freshman year, freshman year, we had 2 weeks off for Irma.
Exactly.
And then now sophomore year, we didn't have anything. So this year we have
a whole 2 months off,
a whole quarter off.
Yeah. So don't act like everyone is struggling so hard in school because
it's hard.
Online. It is easy as fuck. Come on. I'm
not gonna say your grades, Blake, but
I have good grades.
So do I.
The test we did the other night, we both got 100s on.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing in math right now. I have zero idea where we are. I got 100 on my test.
No, I'm saying it's easier to do, but I think it's harder because like teachers are expecting a lot. Yeah. Like they're expecting a lot from like all their like students to just instantly. You need to know how to do this. You need to know how to do that. And to be honest with you, sometimes I'm completely lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about just like the work part, but just like what to do. So like some days I'll wake up and I'll look at Edsby or something, or like Canvas or any of those things, and I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
And then like I'll get a 0, and I'm like, I don't know what I was supposed to be doing. But I mean, just part of the way you adapt to the online.
The atmosphere, yeah. I feel like motivation-wise, it's a little harder because I don't feel like getting out of bed and doing shit.
Well, because you associate home with relaxation and like
fun.
Non-school activities.
Yeah, this is.
And then they expect you to instantly switch, like, hey.
The work, when you can just look up the answers on the internet or photomath or anything, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
And then it changed the topic of the conversation.
So what?
You know who Keemstar is, obviously.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Keemstar, Keemstar? DJ Dilly Killer Keemstar.
What do you mean, like
do
I like him, do I not?
Man as a whole?
He's questionable.
Did you hear about the thing that he did with the podcast with Colossal's Crazy, FaZe Banks, and Mike, the guy, the Logan Paul guy?
No.
Oh, well, apparently, Keemstar, or Banks, it could have been Banks too, he cut out a whole section of what Colossal said to make Mike look better and Colossal look worse out of their podcast.
He cut it out of his own podcast?
Yeah, or it could have been Banks. But they both own the podcast. They both run it. So either way.
So they didn't really say anything.
No, and then they kind of got washed under the rug, even though Colossal's a decent part of that podcast. Which, I mean,
I know him. Like he makes pretty valid. Like I've listened to a couple of them, and like he usually adds to it.
Yeah, and
but like just to remove his part to make someone else look better is kind of fucked up.
If it was either, I think, in my opinion, I believe it was Banks because I watched a video on it. Banks, he was the one who advocated for Mike the most and disowned Colossal. Keemstar, he had no opinion on it, but the reason I thought Keemstar could be doing more for his podcast right now is because he's an asshole. Like he's funny, but he's kind of an asshole. But he's a funny asshole.
But he has to live off that.
Yeah.
Because he has to.
That's kind of his thing.
He has to have drama though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he doesn't have a job. Because his whole thing is
he's involved in drama every single day.
He has to be.
Yeah.
His only way of living is to be in drama with people, and it's rough.
It's like he's like bittersweet in a way. I love watching his videos. I like watching drama, but sometimes I feel like he could handle the story a little better.
Well, sometimes he does. He makes it too like it just sounds too fake, and he like makes it too like around himself, like you said. Like he makes it seem like he is the problem or like he is the solution. When most of the time he's reporting about two other people that don't even know he exists, pretty much.
Yeah, and I think he missed it, like with the latest one on the Caterino and Carson thing.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that in a minute too. I feel like he mishandled that story at the end a little bit. I feel like he could have told us a little bit more about what happened.
Yeah.
Because Scarce did. Like,
Scarce.
He went over everything that happened. Keem kind of just...
He kind of just mentioned it and, like, was like...
at the end of the video.
I don't know talking about it.
I think he could have handled that better, in my opinion.
I mean, to be fair, he might not have wanted to talk about it, because it is a pretty, like, hot talk, like...
Yeah. But that was a big
subject.
advancement in that story that day.
Yeah.
She found out she had another boyfriend.
Yeah.
That Carson apologized on Twitter. And all that. And he mentioned that, but he didn't go into it the way that a reporter should.
No, he just kind of said it. Yeah, that's what he is.
He's definitely a reporter. Yeah, and we'll talk about the Carson.
But talking about that Carson thing, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah,
Man.
Hey, he's a good dude. Like, I can't say I've watched a lot of his videos.
I've watched a lot.
Yeah, you're a big fan.
Yeah, he's funny. But I mean, like, thing is, like, to do that, like, especially Fitz, man.
Fitz, dude.
Like,
I watched a lot of Fitz videos.
It's hard to watch him now, because I just had that in the back of my head, like, you really did, like, and he says a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
So, like, it just makes it even that much worse, because he'll say something about, like, cheating or, like, going after someone's girlfriend or something like that. And it'll just make that joke so much, like, worse, because he's done it.
I think Fitz is...
Hey, has either of them commented on it?
Yeah, Fitz made an apology. And Caterino made an apology.
Fitz made an apology?
Yeah.
On what?
To Carson.
When?
On Twitter.
On Twitter? Oh.
Yeah, and then Caterino made a whole video.
I don't pay attention on Twitter.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, Twitter's stupid. I can't handle Twitter sometimes. But yeah, he apologized. And it was an okay apology. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. Apart from the fact that he said the story is a lot more complicated than some may think.
Well, it might be, because, like, the only thing we know is that she fucked him. That's the only thing we know.
But I do think that if it was more complicated, she would have said so too. I feel like if it was more complicated, that
she would have mentioned it too.
She wasn't in a position to defend herself, so she would have went a lot more in depth on what we don't know and what we should know.
Yeah, because she's kind of the one that is to blame. I don't want to say she's the one to blame, but
and she was
she's
about,
like she's in a lot worse position than Fitz is.
I don't say she cheated on Carson because they weren't together apparently, but she let him on. That was a fucked up thing to do. But she emotionally cheated.
She had like, I think there was 2 videos of them like posted. It was one of his one of his live streams she was in, and she was there, and they were very like it seemed like together is what it was. But like it's like to him, he might have assumed she's not with me, but she might be committed to me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And to just do that to him and be like, no, I don't like you, especially with one of his friends. Yeah. Because she might have, I think that might be what Fitz is trying to get at. He might not have like she might have said, oh no, we're not dating. And then he would have been like, okay. But then after the fact, when like Carson like fully got hurt, then she was like, uh-oh. Yeah, she's definitely at fault. She wants to claim like the depersonalization and everything. That is a problem. Like, mental health is an issue, and if you are suffering from something like that, you do have an excuse. But when you affect that many people that you affected and hurt them that emotionally, it's not just a problem with your mental health. Especially with Carson, too, at like the timing, because he even said it. I saw him say it on Twitter. He said it on his last video when he, like, not quit, but, like... Took a break. He said it. He said, I mean, it's hard. Yeah. Like, he said it took a toll on him when he, like... Because he got really big really fast, so he had to, like, keep up with the... I'm not saying it's a bad thing to, like, be, like, to blow up or anything like that, but, like, the way he did, and for him to, like, take on, like... Because he was doing everything. He had that. He started that group. Was it Lunchbox Club or something like that?
I have no idea.
He started, like, Lunchbox Club, and they started a podcast and a channel, and he was all, like, the head of that, because he was the biggest one. Yeah. And to, like... So I think he kind of, like, leaned on her a little bit. I think that's why it's such a big deal, because, like, he needed, like, that extra, like, support there. Mm. And he said he'd already been going through mental issues. That's why he quit or took a break, because he was, like, he was just overwhelmed. And I think that's what broke him at the end, because, like, the timing of it, of, like, when everyone figured out that she did that and when he took the break, I think that might have been what, like, fully sent him over the edge and was just like, I need to step back and relax.
Everything.
Which I respect.
Insane. Yeah. I watched the video when he was like at PAX or whatever when he shook the kid. I thought he's hilarious. Like, he's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
So I don't think he deserved, what he got. And I don't think he even needed to apologize. Like, when he did, There was no point. Like,
but I don't want to say that just like, but that further shows how good of like
a person.
Yeah, he's a genuinely good person because he just feels bad in general about the whole situation.
Yeah, it's just I don't think he needed to apologize at all.
I don't think he did either, but like the way he did it, it's just like it just shows like the extra.
Yeah. I don't know. If it's oh man, dude, it was so crazy when I heard about it because I thought it was clickbait, but no, it wasn't.
That's what I thought. Out of everybody, Fitz.
Yeah. I was like, dude, really?
I kind of wonder how the rest of them feel, like the rest of the Misfits.
Oh, well, Swagger Souls responded to Fitz's thing.
He did?
Yeah, and he said, okay, I'll let you back into the Misfits. As a joke, but he's being serious.
As a joke, but he might have been, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he's talking to him.
Well, because they all live in Australia now.
Yeah. So I don't think, I think they're still friends. I don't think anyone, like, really got affected by it besides Carson.
Well, yeah, they probably, like,
yeah.
cut each other off.
Yeah, I don't think friends got dissected besides that, so. Yeah.
I think it's all good now. Well, not all good, but it's
not,
a better situation than it was.
It's a lot better because she came out with her side and everyone came out with theirs.
Yeah.
Insane. All right, you want to wrap it up? Or?
Yeah, you want to leave it here?
Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, thank y'all if you're listening right now. For coming out.
For our first, kind of like our pilot kind of podcast.
Yeah.
Just figuring out what
we were talking about whatever. It was improv the whole time. Y'all didn't even realize. No script, no nothing.
No.
Which I don't even know if you use a script on a podcast.
You don't use a script on a podcast.
Okay, fuck you. Goodbye.
Adios.